What's up guys, Patriots here, and in my opinion this is one of the best gameplays I'm going to ever post to you guys. It is a capture the flag on Summit in the competitive playlist, and I do extremely well. I get some flag caps and my KD is off the charts for the competitive playlist. I'm really happy with it. I'm not usually about gameplay, but this is one I would really appreciate if you guys just watch the screen while you're listening to me. Usually I say, you know, drop it down, just listen, but this one I'm really proud of, and I would love if you guys watched it, or at least acknowledge that it was really good at the end by just looking at the scoreboard. Anyways, I want to talk about MW3 and what I'm calling a disaster in the making. I think this game is going to be the most hated and really just overall the worst Call of Duty we will ever see. I think that they're doing way too much, and they're pulling an MW2 and they're not thinking while they're doing this. Now, for example, I'm just going to start with the support package, which is one of the kill streak options in Modern Warfare 3. It is the one where you don't have to stay alive and get all your kills consecutively. You can die and the streak still builds. It goes from 4 to 18. In 18, you get the Juggernaut, like extra health, a riot shield, a pistol, and your moving motion sensor, a mobile motion sensor. So you can die, and as long as you get 18 kills in that game, you get that suit. You can also get the EMP, the stealth bomber, a remote turret, a recon drone, a SAM turret, an airdrop trap, ballistic vest, which is armor for teammates to pick up. So basically everyone gets to pick up Juggernaut, a counter UAV, and a regular UAV. Now, over in the assault package, which is normal kill streaks, you have to stay alive and get all of them. I'm not too concerned. Juggernaut advanced armor is but it's for a limited time, and you have to get 15 consecutive kills. Osprey Gunner, 17, fine, whatever. Pavlo, AC-130, Assault Drone, Reaper, all those I'm fine with. I didn't really have a problem there. Now, go back up on this page that I'm scrolling on. Death streaks, I think that my worst or my most hated one, other than the fact that Final Stand's in there, is Revenge. Revenge reveals you on the enemy's radar until they die again, or I'm assuming until they get a kill. I don't really know, but I don't think it's fair that if you kill them for their 5th death, now you're on their radar. What if you're on like a 14 kill streak and you need one more for your 15? That seems pretty unfair to me. Hollow point sounds like stopping power. That needs to have a timer on it, because if it's just until they die again, that ain't good either. That's not working for me. And now this is where I'm most concerned about this. Blind Eye, undetectable by air support and sentries. That's in the first slot. Assassin, immune to UAV, portable radar, thermal, and heartbeat sensor. Okay, that is in the second slot. That's Assassin. And then the slot 3, Marksman, IDs targets from long range, longer breath holding. I'm pretty sure that people are going to run Blind Eye, Assassin, and Marksman, sit in the back with a sniper rifle, and never move ever again. I think that is a horrible, 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 horrible decision that they have made here, and I'm very, very, very concerned about this game. I think that kill streak thing I mentioned is going to be terrible. I just kept a flag like a boss. I think that's going to be absolutely terrible, the kill streaks. I'm awfully concerned about the perks. Death streaks being back is just dumb to me. I don't even know why they would bring them back, because they say it helps bad players get even and get better. How does dying and dropping a grenade out of your ass help you get better? Like, that's not making you better. It's just you got one more kill maybe. That's not helping. To get better, you have to play the game. It is impossible to get better at a game without actually playing it. And IW can do all these great things, but I consider myself above average player, a very, very good player. Not as good as a lot of people, but a very, very good player, because when I go into regular public lobbies, I lead that lobby all the time, which means I am better than most guys who play Call of Duty. And how did I learn that? I picked up COD 4 back in 2007, and I played it, and I played it, and I played it, and I played it. I played Modern Warfare 2, I played World at War, I played Black Ops. That is how I got better. I did not get better because MW2 came out and I rocked Painkiller. No. In MW2, I rock Copycat all the time. Why? Because I don't use it, because I'm not an idiot. Because I got better by practicing the game. I never rock Last Stand, I never rock Martyrdom. I'm not that bad. You don't need it to get better. What you need to get better is practice. Practice makes perfect. Ever heard that saying? It applies to everything. It applies to chess, soccer, football, and Call of Duty, surprisingly. Now, I'm going to use this as an example. I'm getting Gears of War 3. I am the worst Gears of War player ever in the history of the world. But I'm not going to have Painkiller when I go in that game. I'm not going to have Martyrdom. I'm not going to have Final Stand. I'm going to play the crap out of it, and I'm going to get better at it. And I really want to be good at Gears of War. I think it's a really cool game. I'm just terrible. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to play the game. That is how you get better at games, is by playing them over and over and over again. I'm a pretty good Battlefield player. Why? Because it's basically like Call of Duty. But what is the easiest FPS in the world? Call of Duty. It's not a hard game to learn. You just, basically, once you get the accuracy down, you're good. And then over time, you pick up smarts about, like, you know, stun checking and all this stuff, and that'll make you better. But having Martyrdom is not going to make you better. And I think that the like 18 kill streak and you can die and still get it is awful, because players like me, I could rock that and have the Juggernaut picked at the end. I'll get Juggernaut every game in and game out. I could probably get it if it was just in the Assault package, because guess what? I tend to build a large kill streak every game consistently. I can do things like that. Now, I know they're trying to do it so you can play the objective and still get a kill streak, but they should be like the UAV, like a counter UAV, an EMP. They should not be extra health, because they're going to sit on Dom flags with Juggernaut and cap them, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. That doesn't make any sense. No one ever liked Juggernaut, so why bring it back? It's not a good idea. It's just a bad game decision. And I'm a sniper at heart. Like, I snipe all the time. That's why I don't like Black Ops very much, because I cannot snipe in that game without it bouncing like a circus clown. But I think that MW2 sniping is OP. I wanted it back to COD 4 style during MW2. I wanted it back to COD 4 style for Black Ops. I wanted it back to COD 4 style for Modern Warfare 3. And what did they do? They put it to COD 2 style. No, Call of Duty 2. No. Wrong. Don't do that. Because here's what happens when you do that. People think they're Grizz and they 360 off things. Treyarch thinks it's OP and will nerf it again for whatever, Black Ops 2, whatever they're coming out with next. It's not a good idea to make us snipers look like we have some crazy advantage, or to make us look like fools by having other guys spinning off of things, thinking they're mini Grizzes, and being all cool. It doesn't work. You cannot have it that way. Like, I don't understand why IW wants them so OP. I snipe all the time, and I am saying that that is not a good idea at all. Now, as for what game will be better, Battlefield or Modern Warfare 3, I was on the fence before. I'm leaning towards Battlefield 3. I'm done with Treyarch and their insistence on ruining all the fun of Call of Duty by messing up snipers, and I'm done with IW's insistence on new players need help and just generally trying to make it ridiculous. Like, IW takes it, they mess it all up trying to turn it into some arcade game where, you know, everything's an explosion and everyone has bonus health and bonus power and all this stuff. And then Treyarch spends 2 years fixing whatever IW just did. And that's unfair to Treyarch, because now they have to sit there and be like, what did IW do that worked and what didn't work? And a lot of it didn't work, and then that's why we don't get to see Treyarch's ideas, because Treyarch has shown us throughout Black Ops' lifespan that they are a very good group of guys. They want to work with us. They built the competitive playlist. They built that code that allows you to disable certain perks and guns that will now be in MW3's private match settings. And I just don't think that IW understands. Keep it simple. Okay, this is saying keep it simple, stupid. Keep it fucking simple. It's not that, it doesn't have to be this crazy disaster. Like, COD 4 is beloved because of its simplicity. Because you pick a gun, you have 357, and you run with it. I really would prefer 357, but I am not against Modern Warfare 2 style kill streaks. But what I am against is the Juggernaut suit and, like, things that give you bonus health and stuff that make you an unstoppable player in the game. I don't care if you're up in a chopper gun shooting me. I find it annoying, but that's one thing. But if you're on the ground and you have so much health that you were acting like a chopper gunner, now we're going to have problems. Like, it can't be that way. IW doesn't see that. They keep thinking that everyone wants this, but I don't know who wants it, because the diehard community that they should be trying to reach is here on YouTube. We speak our mind, and we speak collectively as a group, pretty much saying the exact same thing all the time. I mean, Robert Bowling responded to, I think, Thunder on Twitter, saying that we cannot take death streaks out to please one portion of the community. What portion of the community asked for death streaks? What portion thinks they're a good idea? No one thinks they're a good idea. Even people who run Painkiller probably complain about Painkiller. They do not make you better, they make you worse. So, this has been Patriots, guys. Please leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you all later.